Yo. Hey. Can I get some? Can I get some? Can I get the ones? Oh my God, the one is throbbing. Hey!
The company up good.
The company up good. Thank you, Ivy. First sub of the day. What's up, everybody? All right. Clip queue is open. If you want to drop in some clips, we'll review. What's up, chat? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I slept very well. If you didn't know, it's my second day in a row on the goddamn treadmill. So I've been sleeping like a fucking baby, bro. Hold on. Hold on. This is crazy song. It's a crazy song. Hold on. All right, chat. I love you guys, man. I just woke up like an hour ago. Got ready for everything, washed up and shit like that. Now we're good to go. Today, chat, we're going to go into RP straight up. I know they still might be doing a meeting. I think the big major meetings are done. But I want to meet some of the board if they're still around. After that, we're going to RP a little bit. Then we're going to jump into... If I'm not mistaken, we're playing some variety today. Okay, chat? Yes, sir. What a vibe, baby. What a vibe. Chat, Noti Gang, looking strong. Yes, we will watch clips today, 100%. Are we playing variety today? Your boy back. How the hell that was just like, yeah. Playing with Saikuno and Ray today. After this, I've only played Helldivers tutorial. I will absolutely be cooked for that shit. I swear to God, bro. I've only played the tutorial, man.
The thing that Ray is saying.
I can hear people.
Down the line, we may have a fifth board member. You know what I mean? So it's like we just need something on the interim. But I think in
Yes, they're still awake.
Hey.
Since JP went away.
What's up, Benji?
They're still awake.
We've all been. Hey, what's up, Benji? We've all been sort of on the same page anyway, for the most part, right? So I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna run into a major issue.
Mickey, do you want to agree with that so far? Like the inaction over action? Can we just agree so we could give, or disagree so we could give Benji the rundown of everything that's going on?
Yes. Sorry, I was just twatting out.
Here we go. Here we go.
I like that. I'm gonna twat that.
Are we tweeting out? Oh my god.
Did you
Good to see
want
you,
to
Benji.
agree, Mickey?
OTT, welcome
yes,
back
he
from
said
your
it.
fucking holiday.
Hell yeah!
How
man,
was it?
I'm in
How was
Vice
it, man?
City.
I
It's beautiful,
agree.
man. It's beautiful.
I think that makes sense.
All right,
Yeah, it's actually really
We'll
smart.
talk
Man,
about the holiday
I-
after, man.
Thank you, Mickey. I thought about that, and honestly, I am cooked right now. I don't know if I can give another rundown of everything
Me
that
too.
went
I'm
down.
cooked.
So I mean, the most important things are the 3 things we talked about at the very start before the actual speeches. Does anyone remember what everything was? Okay, I'll just cover the last thing we just talked about. Benji, we just talked about a voting thing, all right?
Okay.
We have never had this happen before, Benji, right? We've never had a 2-2 split vote about whether or not we should or should not do anything. But if that ever happened, I think we talked about this, me and you, actually. If that were ever to happen, we should go with inaction over action. I'll use an example. If someone double crossed us or some shit like that, and we wanted to go to conflict with them, and me and Mickey were like, "Yo, we should go to conflict with these guys," and then you and OTT were like, "No, we shouldn't. We should
They
go."
keep wanting to go to conflict.
I know. I was just a very.
Let's
odd
give a
example.
more realistic thing here,
Okay,
Ray.
me
Ray.
and
Let's
Benji-
say,
me and Benji
for
were like-
example, no, this is the best one. Say Yuno fucks with us, and Raymond and Benji are like, "No, we can't possibly do anything to Yuno," and myself and Mickey are like, "Yes, we actually should." We would need to figure out what we would have to do in that situation.
Wait, don't we go with the inaction over action? Isn't that the vote?
Correct. So ultimately,
Then
you
he's
guys will get
safe.
your way.
Perfect.
Yes. Do you agree, Benji?
Absolutely.
Whoa,
agree.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
you guys are assuming that I would vote, guys.
Actually, he would vote no.
I would vote no.
God
Here's the
damn.
Yeah.
Listen, OTT. The difference between all of us is
Guys,
this.
I don't know.
I still won't hurt. I'll just absolutely call out when he's a fucking psychopath and when he's in the wrong. Ray
Oh,
and
like
Benji will
threatening to ocean dumper people? You remember that?
Ray
Guys,
and Benji will completely
I'm sorry.
come up with any number
Listen,
of
listen.
excuses and
I
reasons
know-
why it's not a problem. But
I know this
I'll
is
call it out and say
okay.
it's dumb.
Okay.
You know what it's like? You know what it's like, Ray?
Wait.
I actually tried to explain this to Benji.
How are we
It's
getting
like-
off topic?
Why are we getting off
You're right,
topic?
you're right.
Because
Back
I've
on topic,
realized
back
that
on
no
topic.
matter
Guys, can
what,
we get
now we
back
can't
on
do anything
topic?
to you know. Because
I'm
this
so
is the reason why you
tired.
want.
Can I go
No,
back
listen.
to the topic?
Exactly,
All right.
OTT.
I just want you to know,
I wanna-
OTT, you're a brother to me now, okay? And I just want you to remember that at some point yesterday, pretty much became my son. Became my son, man. I adopted him.
Okay. I wanna.
Okay,
Because please.
I hate
please,
adopt.
off
Did you
topic,
actually
off
adopt
topic.
him?
I'm actually about to adopt him. Pay like the
I'm about to
50K
go
and
careful
shit.
Careful with the.
You got me for like 30
Oh
more
my
seconds
God.
before.
Okay, Ray, go on.
You're
Okay,
spending $50,000 to adopt
going to sleep.
Yuno?
I'm going to sleep. All right, I guess. Well, listen, you guys can give Benji the rundown of everything going on.
Fucking hell!
Where's Ray going?
Oh,
I'm-
look at this.
bro-
Benji rakes up and it all goes to shit.
What the
This
fuck
is
you
what
mean?
Sell
happens,
more of
Benji.
our
Where's-
GPUs, Benji. Please don't use
This always happens.
What's
Benji.
going
You are
on?
track.
What's
With a
going
good
on?
focused day,
I
you
just
wake
woke
and you
up.
Derail everything.
What
Why are we
happened
getting
today,
off topic?
man?
Guys, we have a summary. No,
Okay,
I want
we-
to give the summary.
okay,
about what
Okay, I'm
happened.
sorry.
Ray's
I'm sorry.
Ray's
Okay,
giving the
sorry.
summary,
Ray,
man.
go.
Okay, go.
Fuck.
Shut
I've
that
been awake for nearly 20 hours or some shit like that. So please bear with me. All right. So, vote to inaction over action. So using example conflict, me and Benji vote to go to war with these people. It's just an example. And 2 people vote we don't. We go with the 2 people that vote we don't because it'll cause problems down the line. I think me, OTT, and Mickey have all agreed. Your vote, Benji.
I
The
think
break of the vote.
that's
You agree?
I think that makes sense. At least it's like
Okay. Awesome.
yeah. We keep what we're doing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think in those situations, we also don't just ignore it. Like if we truly have a split vote, we talk it out and try to figure
Agreed.
out what to do.
Yeah, and I don't. The good thing is we actually haven't had that yet, which I mean, surely will come eventually. But anyway, going beyond that,
Does it sound good?
finances, we talked about this, Benji. We talked about the 5K from every single person in the company, except we are doing 10K.
Okay.
We also talked about personal funds. So if
Okay.
you make money, if you are the one who makes the money and you supply the materials or whatever it is, and you do everything, the money that you make is yours. And enough like watching each other and shit like that.
What?
So I came up with this. Yes, and I want to say something else. Come up with a solution for everything that when you make money and it's say like it's used company like materials and shit like that, it goes back into a box that we're gonna have downstairs, which is literally gonna be a money box. I'm ordering them
Sorry,
right now. And getting them.
what goes into the money box?
Money box is when you make money that's for the company. So like for
Like
instance, a company
from like company sales,
like company jobs or company sales
contracts, stuff that like KJ hands us from pharmaceutical, etc.
Yes, we get 10%,
So-
by the way, of all KJ stuff, all of Perez's stuff, all of that, all those 10% of everything, which is plus the 5K per week, is going to be 100K
10%?
per week.
Yeah.
Yes.
10.
I told them to give
Yes.
20. Fuck, why did we go low?
It's
Like
too
these-
much, Benji. They need to get, you know, they got to make money too. They got
I
to
would
feel like they're
rather
part of
we
this.
make less money and they're happier long
Are
term.
they happy with that?
Yeah,
They're
very happy.
Perez
Okay.
says he can't do any more than 10% because the profit margins on moonshine has gone down a little bit. Anyway,
Okay.
that's 10% of everything plus the 5K per person is averaging about 50 to 100K per week. There's a I
That
don't know
is
what the margin is yet.
insanely good.
It's
Yes.
fantastic.
So
That's
all of that money will
insanely
be going
good.
into the money chest, which we'll be able to use for company things. And then say you take that money out and you buy materials with it, and you make a sale.
That's
for the company.
that's company money.
Okay.
That's company money. But we talked about this. Mickey says that there should be a percentage, 50% of the money
50-50.
that for what's the word you used, Mickey?
Well, it's just an investment in the company. Basically, okay, so let's say I sell a GPU
Okay.
on the streets.
Okay.
The money that I make from that covers the cost of making the GPU, and then after cost, we have profit. 50% of the profit I get to keep. 50% of the profit goes to the company. Done.
Okay.
It's fantastic. I like it.
But
But
I do.
we need
and
to
I'm not- I'm not trying
need to replace the GPU first, right? Of course,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
always
well, it
talk about
depends-
GPUs.
okay.
Okay.
On that note,
Can
on
we
that note-
stop selling our GPUs, please, for the love of Christ?
I'm
Let's
gonna
go
say-
out and get the stuff and make
Who
a
the
new
fuck
one.
is doing that?
No one's doing that anymore. I think we're moving past that. I just said it straight out, guys. If you're
Breakers?
gonna make if you could.
It's not my fault.
Wreckers can't open them. But
I don't-
will say this,
I don't-
guys, during
I haven't been
During my
selling
very-
shit. I haven't been selling shit.
during my very productive weekend, I just want to let you guys know I did make 19 GPUs. Or no, I didn't make them. Sorry, I had
Jack, I'll call you back.
materials
Goodbye.
for 19 GPUs. It was materials for 19 GPUs and materials for one GPU rack. I made the rack, and I think either 14 or 15 of the GPU materials are accounted for, but there's like 4 or 5 GPUs that are unaccounted for. So someone either used the materials to make GPUs, or
Oh,
they
Mickey, I'm buying all the materials back for whatever is missed for that. I think it's 42 PC parts, right? And everything. I'm covering that already today.
Oh yeah. See, that's that. This is the thing.
Yeah,
I actually think, by the way,
I'm keeping
it's
track
fi-
of everything in the
yeah,
in the bench.
it's fine. I think if during the day I go and make a bunch of fucking GPUs or a bunch of fucking shit,
Yeah.
then Ray goes and does his god-forsaken devil witchcraft. I don't know how the fuck you run the numbers up so much on people. Bullshit.
Negotiation. Honestly,
Yeah.
people believe the numbers, and also there's already 1,000 circuit boards back in there, and on top of that, there's recyclable materials and other shit too. It's just PC parts. That
Ray, all
Yeah.
I ask is if you're making those sales at night and getting these stupid, ridiculous margins, just throw like half the money back in for.
I've
company stuff, that's all.
never sold a GPU and not replaced it.
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm just gonna say it. It's incredibly lazy to just grab shit that other people work to collect, so that you can go and skip all of the hard work of getting shit, so that you can immediately go get a sale and feel like you're doing something. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Absolutely.
So what we need to do moving forward is, if you're gonna get a sale, go and get the shit to make it fresh and sell it. Stop selling our inventory. That's not what it's there for.
but
I'm just saying it.
I have to argue one thing though.
I mean, yeah,
Every
I
time
don't-
that has been done, we have sold underpowered or used GPUs that are like
Yeah,
80
actually-
to 90.
yeah, I would
There is
say.
no
Why
way
wouldn't
other
you
than
do
the
that?
way to
It's a horrible excuse.
No.
Okay,
But what
the-
you're assuming that it doesn't get replaced within the day. It does.
Yeah, I would say
It
that if
gets
it's getting
replaced on the
replaced
day.
and if it's getting replaced and people are paying for the materials and the such, and also you're literally selling 90 quality GPUs, I think I'm for people selling the stuff as long as they get the shit back and replace it in GPUs. Like when I sold everything yesterday, or sorry, 3 days ago, I replaced every single
Chat,
GPU.
I have
and I'm
never
giving them
not
parts and
replaced it.
materials to replace even more.
Honestly.
But how about this? How
Honestly.
about this? I also am I have now done my first grinding. In case you guys haven't seen, there's a beautifully labeled Mickey rack, Mickey and Brecker's rack that we built ourselves. And having now experienced OTT's frustration, the biggest thing is I just need someone to quickly jot, even if it's a really lazily written note. Right? I just didn't know where those materials and the PC parts went. So if I had known that, I would have been told. I think that's the biggest thing. As long as there's just communication and I know where shit's being made, that's all.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, everything will be get back.
Yeah, we
Everything,
wouldn't.
Mark,
The
everything.
thing is
By the way,
we wouldn't have to replace anything if you just had shit. You know what I mean? Like replacing a GPU that's at 90 or 80% is literally nothing. Our lowest quality GPUs we have is at 70, and we've had those for 10 weeks. So in order for those to hit 0, it's going to take 8 to 9 more months with an S, plural. You know, it's
I
not.
when I
okay.
sell.
That-
I want to
this-
say this, when I
that-
sell
okay,
GPUs to
that
people, I
doesn't-
don't think like
That
one second.
completely doesn't make
Like,
sense.
No, I want to say something, guys. When you sell a GPU to someone, right? I can get away with giving someone a GPU for 90 quality. I can't get away for giving it to them like 70 quality at full price, you know? So that's why I target the ones that are 90 quality, because the ones that are 70 or 60 quality are too far gone already. In my
Yeah, I mean,
opinion.
I get it, but also every time that you get rid of GPUs, we lose mining power, we lose Bitcoin on the things that you're selling until that you go ahead and replace the stuff. And if
Yeah,
something
I-
happens or whatever,
I
there's not
believe-
enough time.
If it's within the day, Otata, surely that's okay. Because
It
if you-
just
if-
seems
think-
lazy and uninspired,
I
man.
will-
Why not just
I
put the
think-
work up front?
Here's the
I-
thing. If you do not, like, for example, right? When everybody was getting robbed of materials and things were tight, okay? If somebody suddenly gives you a call and says, I want 9 6060s, and that's a deal you can lock down right there and then, all the profit at that point in time completely goes to the company, and you can give them semi-used GPUs that are like 90 plus, right? Would you not lock that deal down?
But how do we get the materials to replace all of those if there's a
You buy
material
them.
shortage?
No, I'm
if
saying
there's a
we should buy-
material
there's-
No, I'm saying if you make few calls around that time when you get that sale and you see what you can cover.
And I want to say
So
something,
for-
by the way. It is
yeah.
absolutely. I want to disagree. One thing. It is absolutely not lazy. I sit there on the phone for like 2-3 hours arguing with people about
It's too
numbers,
far.
getting all the materials together to replace things, organizing wood and other shit to be delivered here, moving that wood constantly up and down, crafting things that I need to have for the sales. Like it is literally hours and hours and hours and hours of work.
It's not lazy.
I would say taking a
How is
GPU
that
replacing it
lazy?
that same day is not.
What the fuck?
I don't know where laziness is coming in because it genuinely a lot of work.
How about this?
Bro, you
As a
can't
solu-
be serious, bro.
I am serious.
Are you gaslighting me a little bit right now, bro?
I swear to
Because you,
God,
like, honest, you don't want to know what's hard work? Sitting on a sanitation truck 8 to 10 hours a day to
Well,
get
you
a
don't
whole
have to-
fucking bunch of materials.
you don't have to do that as long as you're paying with it via money too. Like if I'm working grime 4 or 5 hours a day and I'm paying the people that are doing whatever it is sanitation the same amount of money, or I'm paying materials, it's the same thing too.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
I think the
Listen,
I
listen,
think
listen.
The biggest thing.
Listen,
I think the
guys.
biggest thing here is just communicate. That's all. I think
it's not.
it's fine if you have to sell.
You want to
some
know what else is
GPUs as long
lazy?
as-
I'm just going to say it since we're all here. My car being fucking impound every goddamn day.
Oh my god!
Every fucking day, impounded.
How?
Fucked up, not repaired. Because you or Ray Ray or Mickey take my car out and then you don't put it back in the garage. And if it gets impounded, it's fucked. And I spend the first 45 minutes to an hour of my day finding somebody to pull the shit out. I have to pay money, which I never ask for back, and then I have to go and grind all of
my
the
alarm clock
materials
is
to
here.
craft parts
I'm
to get
awake.
my shit fixed. That none of you guys do.
Okay,
That's also bullshit.
I'm gonna say it. That one's my fault. That's definitely me and Breckers. But guys, we have solved. OTT, I'm so sorry. We've solved
I've
this.
repaired your car at least 3 times.
I have not. But OTT, me and Breckers bought a really cheap car, so now we can get around on our own. We bought a super cheap, like $11,000 car.
Okay, but
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That was our
Okay,
fault.
that's fine. That's fine. That's
It's
fine.
fucking
I had to get
vain
it
when
out
you say
because
it.
if I didn't
Hey,
say it,
we-
I had to say it. All right, I'm
Hey,
not overly
hey.
pressed about it.
But-
all right, I'm really not. But it is what it is. Okay, I'm
wrap
just
up-
saying, it's not nice.
Mickey, stop trying to
Guys.
wrap it up, man.
No, not even to wrap it up. I'm trying to bring some peace and good news back in. Guys, have you seen the turf? have you seen our Buckcoin production?
Oh my God.
Benji,
Why are you
also
trying to give us the good
crazily-
news? We were trying to fight first, man.
I want to stop the fighting. Look,
Bro,
guys,
let us
We're
let
not
it.
fighting.
We need
We're
to let
just-
it out.
we're
We need to
just-
let it out.
Yeah, it's all
You
good.
gotta
This
let
is
it out.
healthy.
fine.
Yeah,
fine.
There's no fighting. There's no
OTT,
fighting.
Yeah, let me look at my iPad.
listen.
Too. Oh, Warren's.
I think it's more like this, okay? So this is my preview of my day, okay? Somebody calls me up. Let's say someone you know goes crazy, says, Benji, I want 7 GPU. I said, oh, fuck. I don't have the money for that, bro. Like, you know, in my head, I don't have the money for that. That's a lot of money, and that's a lot of materials. And I'll try to give him an overprice. Then I'll make a few calls. I'll be like, Dragon, I'm about to make a sale. You think you could give me 3,000 fucking circuit boards within the day? Yeah, I can get you 3,000 before the tsunami. Okay, perfect. All right, now I'm going to lock it down. I'll get the money for you soon. I'm going to do that deal for you, and I'm going to give him some shitty stuff. Like, surely that's okay, right?
That's okay.
That's what
okay.
that's what we do. I think that's what Ray does too. I think
Okay.
I think
maybe,
the issue
maybe it's just what I'm seeing is
for
the,
you,
is the,
for you, I think this is what happens. I think there might be some deals that were locked down. I'm not saying this is either me or Ray. I think it's possible anybody, even fucking Mickey, because he does it sometimes too. That a sale was possibly made, was about to be replaced, but when you wake up, there's that gap where maybe 2 or 3 of them wasn't put back in, and it was from your work previously. Then you feel like
Correct.
shit, right? But
Thank
I don't
you.
think
Yes,
I
that's
don't
it.
think anybody's like, ha ha ha, I want to fuck
But
OTT
there's
in the
no
ass for this
notes.
shit. You know what I
There's
mean?
no communication, so it looks bad. You know, when I wake up and I hear somebody's made a
That's
bunch
Breck-
of money,
that's Brecker's
right?
problem.
And then there's and then there's less GPUs, and I'm
Breckers,
literally
why are you not recording
slaving my
this?
life away to get GPUs. It makes me feel like, what the fuck, bro? Like I'm working this hard to get mats to build GPUs, and then they're gone in the morning, right? And if you guys are replacing them and I don't know, then I'm only going to feel a certain way about it. But if I know about it and the communication's there, there's no issues. There's none. And I'm not trying to undervalue your work. I'm not trying to say that there is no work in finding sales, making deals. What the sales and stuff that Ray does, the sales and stuff that Benji does, they're important and they're integral. But from my point of view,
He just doesn't want anybody
just-
bitched out for the work. I got you,
Correct.
bro. I got no. It's
Okay.
okay. It's all good. It's just that
Okay.
OTT delivers it very passionately. I noticed this is a BSK thing, bro. Cow did the same
Yeah,
thing
it
with me
is.
the other day.
That's just how I get. I'm sorry. All right. Well, then that's good. We know.
I think we're actually all doing great.
Ray, you okay?
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
Ray,
No, I'm good.
Ray
I'm good.
about to snap too.
No, I'm good. You know, hey,
Well, that's fine. Go ahead, let it out. It's all good.
no, I mean, listen. If you want to shit on each other for work and being called lazy for fucking making sales, like I get it. Okay,
No, I didn't call you lazy. I didn't call you lazy. I said the process in which that you go by is lazy.
Now, talk your shit,
The
Ray. Talk
process
your
I go
shit.
by is
Talk your
lazy.
shit, Ray. Talk your shit, Ray.
I
Yeah.
make sure that everything that I do is accounted for and replaced. I legitimately.
You
said-
clearly do not, because
God.
Mickey literally said that there's a bunch of shit missing and there was
and guess
nothing
who's
being
working
done.
on it already today?
Dude, guys, just fucking own up when you don't do
Own
something. I
up
don't
to-
need it. I don't need the excuses, bro. It's clear the communication is fucking awful sometimes, and it makes people feel a certain way. It's not just directed at you, it's directed at everybody. There's no point in getting upset about it, bro.
I didn't
I'm
do
not
it.
calling
I didn't
you
do
a
it.
lazy person.
I didn't
I'm
do it.
saying in which the way that shit was being done was lazy.
Right.
Have you guys seen the Mickey rack? It's really nice. Brecker's also helped with it. Brecker's great work on the Mickey rack.
Okay.
No, by the way, I
To
actually
be-
fully, I fully understand what OTT is saying. He's basically saying this, Ray. He's saying that you are not a lazy person. We actually know that you do a lot of great work, Ray. In fact, I've noticed this from working with you and being your brother for a long time. You're actually a phenomenal worker. Your work ethic's great. However, sometimes you get a little cooked, and sometimes you maybe forget a few steps in the process that then to other people, it doesn't make you look lazy, but it's more like the process itself seems like there's a lack of communication.
The lack
i.e.,
of communication is lazy.
like
That's
in this,
what's
for
lazy.
instance, in this specific instance, me, Mickey Sinclair, who's trying to make this rack, kept waking up and then finding the circuit boards and the parts that I had purchased a bunch of from Dragon to make this thing. I don't know where they are. I don't know if you or Benji sold them, and I don't know. And it takes like 2 or 3 days for me to finally find that out.
I didn't
That's
sell
more like
that
one of those
shit.
things
I
where
didn't
if
sell
you
the
just left
shit.
a quick note and just told me that, I'd be like, oh, cool, Ray did this. And then I
Ain't
wouldn't
not
have
me,
to have
not
all
me
the
selling that
arguments
shit.
that go on in my head about where the racks and the money went. And then it saves me a lot of stress. And then I don't have to argue with my thoughts. That's all.
It wasn't me, motherfucker. Ain't me doing that shit. Fuck.
Okay.
I mean, Ray,
Yeah, try not to. Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
get it
happy
personal,
until you're
guys.
happy
Like,
here, Ray. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
chill.
Ray, you make stupid sales, man. Like, you know, you don't gotta feel nothing about that. I woke up the other
Ray,
day.
I
The
was
first thing you told me was you made $35,000 1 minute into waking up.
Ray, you might actually be a better salesman than me. And that's me admitting, and that's actually one of the hardest things I'll have to admit.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a rough glaze there. I don't know why you had to do that, but
Oh, we good. We good.
Yeah, we're
Ja-
good.
Gentlemen, look, now it's time for the bright side. Look at Sandy and look at Cyprus.
okay,
Look
there's
at
a
our Buckcoin
there's a problem
production
with that.
And oh, there is. Oh shit.
So
Oh,
have you guys heard about the problem with the weed app house where most of the former Seaside boys live at right now?
No.
Okay. To dry weed, you need heat. To do computers, you need cooling. So the shit is not balancing out over there. So the production for bud corn is dying.
So tell
So-
them to cut their Buckcoin, and we will manage it for them and farm it for them. Done.
I mean, if you guys want to offer that, we can do
I
that. but-
100% think we offer that. I heard about this when Max first explained the problem to me. The long story short, gentlemen, it is very inefficient to house both weed and GPUs. Thankfully, we have never run into that issue because we've only housed GPUs here. So I think it 100% makes sense for our pharmaceutical division.
Why is it
If they're
fire,
running
Benji? What have I
GPUs, we
done?
offer to house those, especially at the new warehouse. But for now, we can temporarily house them here in the HQ. Boom.
Okay, I mean that's the solution if they want to accept it, right? Because the bud
Yeah.
corn operation that they have does not solely belong to the ones connected to the company, right?
Right. But I think that we could offer that to them as a
Just for now, yeah.
You know.
I told them
yeah.
that's a potential. If you guys agree,
I'm still in the meeting. I'm sorry.
we host their
Alright.
fucking butt coin, and then every 24 hours or whenever they need it, we send it to them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just, but obviously, guys, we take a little bit of loss here with the power, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd have to take a little bit of a loss, but it's for the net benefit of our overall operation. For
Okay.
those who weren't aware of that, we were losing Buttcoin because we weren't cooling our house effectively.
Okay. So also another thing, I've been getting a few calls from some lads who are very good on the streets. How comfortable? How gangster do you guys want me to go with this shit? Like, you want me to go like, you know, would they be willing to wear a suit, or you want me like get like street thug? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you guys feeling? OTT thoughts?
Say this again.
I've been getting some calls, right? So, Mickey and I think it was me, Mickey, and I think a little bit of Ray that day. I think it was during your holiday. We were talking about having like a black ops / like street team for, not street team, that's the wrong word, like a street crew that can assist with the people that are, you know, running, you know, if shit gets crazy on the streets, basically. Like when we're pushing weed, when we're doing like fucking meth in the future, or doing jewelry runs. We're trying to figure out how we can get those type of people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what level we
Yeah.
should go for here, because if we get too street,
I think you should speak. I think you should
Cow.
speak to Cow. Cow is actually going to help with that.
I
and
know. No,
think if you-
Kyle's been
if-
running
if-
security like this whole time. I know that already. It's just
Yeah,
I'm talking about the you know
Cow might
different
want these
side.
people is what I'm saying.
what you want to. I don't understand how we're gonna bring them in here.
I mean, if, that's what I'm saying. Is if
Eli, why is Eli calling me? Yep. Okay. Kyle is running security team. You want me to contact street level people to go and work with him?
You don't. I mean, you can. I mean, you can do whatever you want, man. You're a board member. If
Yeah,
you,
no, I
if
know,
you
I
wanna
know.
go
I'm just
around and-
confused. I'm
Yeah.
just make sure. Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll talk
Yeah.
to Kyle later. I'll talk to Kyle later. I'll sort out something with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would sort out with Cal and talk to him,
Yeah.
figure out what to do.
By the way, I talked to Kyle I think 2-3 days ago. I basically told him all in. I said he was pussyfooting around too much around being all in, and he actually agreed with that because he was all about setting up boundaries and shit like that. And I'd give him examples, right? He'd set up a boundary. He'd said, I would never use my car because I got self-respect. I'm a G like that, man, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, when we got into a chase, he would use that car immediately. So I said, Kyle, you don't have to say these things to make it feel like you're getting bullied or something like that, because I wouldn't do that to you in the first place. So just might as well be all in and you'll be part of everything, right? Then he kind of agreed. So now he's probably going to lose his, probably going to go get his first felony soon.
Yeah, that's good. I think I think he's definitely down. We just had a good conversation with him in private, and he's down to do all of it. So, yeah.
All right. What's next?
Cough.
Can I say one more thing before we go? Because I don't want anybody to leave this conversation feeling like I'm attacking somebody. And maybe this is just me and my own conscience, but let me try and frame this in a way that is not as I guess maybe direct. If, for example, we are selling things that the company has, I'm totally okay with that. Okay, Raymond, you are not a lazy individual. Okay, you're not lazy. I think what I'm trying to say here is, if we want the ability to make a lot of sales, the unlazy thing to do would be to preemptively purchase materials, to preemptively get materials, to preemptively get the things so that when the calls come in, you can just make them. To only do the work and the sales when a call comes, it's not very inspiring for the ones that are out there making the stuff and putting in that first work before anything else gets done. Because if you're going to have people on the front lines collecting a bunch of things it's the shit nobody wants to do. You get to do the fun stuff. You get to answer the calls, to make the calls, to have the meetings, to sit at a bench, while other people have to go out and slave to get the shit. There's two different things. So if you preemptively bought a bunch of materials, not only paid for stuff when stuff comes in, it makes it more proactive. It makes it look like you're willing to go out there and do the things before the things come. That's what I'm saying by lazy. It's the easy route, dude. I could sit in the yellow pages. I could go around and just call people and do whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that. But ultimately, if we have 10,000 circuit boards sitting in a bench at all times or whatever,
Yeah, but that's a waste too.
That's the goal. Listen, Habibi, the problem is at certain
No,
points.
I disagree
in
with
the
that.
past, especially.
I disagree with that, bro.
Go ahead. Just what is it?
Let me finish, please. Like in the past, I literally spent all my money to the point where we spent it on the company. I was sitting nearly at $0.
But you
a
only
week
did
ago.
it because the car you wanted
Jesus
wasn't
Christ.
available, bro.
What the fuck kind of point is that, OTT? There's no
That's
fucking
the-
way. There's no
That's
fucking
the
way. You're
fucking
telling me
point.
I spent all my money on the company because there's no fucking car. available.
Listen.
Are you fucking dead?
No, I'm not
bro.
fucking kidding.
Oh hell no.
Yes,
my
hell
what do you
yes.
mean? What do you mean? What do you
Put it into
mean?
the company because of a fucking car. Who's the only
how
motherfucker here without a
dare
car?
you
You piece of
both.
shit.
Oh my
Hey, listen,
God.
listen. How?
fuck off,
wait, wait,
bro.
No,
hold on, hold
fuck
on.
that.
No,
Hold on.
no,
What
How
kind of
are
stupid shit
we?
is that?
How are
Who's
we?
the only person here without a car?
How do you guys come up?
I
Okay.
settle it down, both
No,
of
no,
you.
listen. How are you saying to get all materials preemptively and do the non-lazy preemptive thing when having 10,000 materials sitting doing nothing is still a waste of our resources? When the
okay,
name
if
of
I
the
was
game
actually-
is
if-
fucking
oh,
butt
can I
coin
quickly-
production.
Can I quickly yap and explain where I think actually a lot of this disconnect is coming
Please
from that it
popcorn.
doesn't seem like
Mhm.
anyone's really addressing here? It actually comes down to the fact that when, let's say, when I was really productive and I had my productive day and I said that I went and made all those GPUs, well, me making all those GPUs was actually just me spending asset money to buy stuff from Dragon
Lazy.
to then make that. But if Benji considers that lazy, the problem is, I think this is where OTT is then coming from, is OTT doesn't actually just go and buy that stuff. He actually literally grinds that stuff because he himself runs a Sani crew. So the difference between, say, Ray, Benji, and myself making all those things is that at the end of the day, we're basically just spending company money to go and buy the work and the product to then go and make the GPUs. Whereas for OTT, it's a little bit different because he's actually doing the work and then getting the materials to then go and make those things. That's probably where this giant disconnect has come from, and I don't know why none of you guys have realized it. Anyways,
No, I do
we all
realize
know that. We all know that.
That is
okay,
quite
my
literally.
problem,
as long
my
as you guys
problem
realize
is
that that's
the
like a
literal
big
word
disconnect.
that OTT uses to describe what I do. It's fucked. And what he just said right there is extremely
But
disrespectful.
it's the fucking truth,
The
man.
truth of what? You're actually...
Dude, you sold a car because it was shit, and you were gonna buy another car. You
I
didn't
sold
sell
the
the
car
fucking
because
car
Benji
to
wanted to
specifically
drive a
get
car.
materials, man.
No, that's ridiculous. That car was amazing. I sold that car because Benji didn't enjoy driving it because it was a sequential. So I did it, I sold it, and guess what I did with all the money? I spent all of the money on materials that I then used for the company.
Because there was
times.
no other car to buy at the time. They sold out.
Oh,
I literally
you have
had
got to be kidding me. You actually
Dude,
have to be kidding me.
You actually might be one of the worst people to take criticism that I've ever fucking seen. You literally throw shit right back at people, bro. I had a conversation with you
seem to be
and
the only
Benji.
person I have issues with.
Dude, what
You
the
the
fuck?
same OTT. You the only one shouting here.
you know what? Fight it out. I said, fight it out.
No,
Stand
they're
up,
not
everyone.
fighting it out. What the fuck?
No.
They're talking it out. Let it out, man.
No, we're fighting it out.
No, it's not a fight, bro. It's not a fight. It's just me saying what it is. You can't fucking throw the fact that you sold your car to buy fucking materials. That's not the reason why you sold your car.
Then why
You
did I sell
sold
my
the car.
car?
You sold the car to get a different car. When the other car wasn't available, that's when you decided to put the materials in. I was gonna fucking sell my Packer for 55K and immediately go buy all of. Am I not speaking the truth?
No, you're not. You're missing so many details. It's crazy. I don't know where you come up with this narrative. It's insane. Like, genuinely speaking, I'm telling you, it's not true. And you sit here and you come up with a narrative on your own.
Sure. So if the car
you disregard
the
everything
car-
I've done for a fucking car. It's insane to me. And
If
now
the
I
car-
finally
if
have
the-
money because I don't.
you finally have money, why?
Yes, I finally have money, and you jump on my case about shit. You just want me to stay zero. I get it. You're fucking you. I thought the pocket watchers that I've had issues with were bad. It was you the whole fucking time.
Are you fucking high?
No, I am not. Apparently,
Are
I
you
found my
fucking
real
high?
fucking
The
issue.
same guy that told me you made over $100,000, but then you wanted 10K from me when I'm out in a fucking Sani truck and I got fucking $10,000 to my name. And what do? I immediately give it to you, Ray. I've never said no to anybody. I've given fucking money to sellers. 10K here, 5K here. What are you talking about? What? I don't
know why the
get your
fuck are you.
argument, bro.
Why the
What
fuck
do you
you're
mean pocket
crying?
watching, dude?
Get the fuck up, the two of you. Listen, I think this is why I'm not happy, man. This is the problem. Mickey, can you stop crying?
Sorry. It's okay, Mickey. It's okay.
Okay, listen. Guys, I knew this day was going to come. I knew this day was going to come, man. And you know what it is, guys? Can I be fully, I'm just going to be brutally honest here. We have now reached the point where the things that we do, we compare it with each other. And that is the simple fact that OTT, you're the actual person who said this, and it struck a chord in me a long time ago. You said that X was the person that held a lot of things here together because simply we all craved his validation. And now we've reached a point where we don't really crave each other's validation, and we ended up trying to survive together as a unit throughout the trials and tribulations. We got the 100 Bitcoin, and now we're a little bit loose and we're breathing. I don't know how we move on from this because I understand everybody's point. OTT, you go all in, bro. And I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm not trying to be rude. When nobody has ever asked you to, you will do the utmost for the company. It's hard to fault you. You know what I mean? But I don't know how. And with Ray, without his selling, I'd find it hard to believe we'd make any money. I'll be honest with you. He is insane.
He's a better salesman than me, and it actually hurts
Mickey,
my ego the most.
without Mickey, I don't know. I think it just wouldn't be the same.
God, I'm the weak link.
No,
Oh,
Mickey, you're not the
fuck
weak link.
members.
I normally go around trying to look for Raymond, but yeah. What the fuck? Oh fuck! Really? They had to hear me outside? Oh my fucking god! Right when I said about Raymond, this is fucked. Oh god. Guys, I don't know what to say to you guys, man. Like, this is the way you guys feel right now is not something that would be resolved from this conversation. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get past this if like OTT, nobody's gonna compare to you in grinding, bro. Like, come on. You know, the way that you preemptively do stuff, that's been a you thing for many years now, you know? This has been a Ray thing for many years now too, so it's either everybody suck it up and understand that even, you know, I got big flaws, Mickey got big flaws, and we're gonna move on together, then, you know, or we're gonna be fucked here, buddy.
What are my big flaws?
Oh, in my opinion, it's not that serious. We just had a conversation, and then Ray took it very offensive, and then, you know, I came back, and that's just that. Nobody,
We're both yelling at each other.
Oh, I mean, Mickey, Jesus, man, it's all good, but it's just like there's no accountability at all, and it's like the things that I say no, bro, but no, Ray, bro, you have to hear it, man.
These small comments are crazy. That coming out of your mouth, it's insane to me. And you keep going on and like, oh, I don't know why anyone's so mad.
Yeah, that's right, Ray.
But you keep saying, why is Ray mad when you keep saying small things like this? Like, you don't realize it, but you're literally adding fuel to the flame.
This is tough.
I don't know if you're trying to resolve this or if you're trying to cause more issues here. Like,
well, I mean, I can sit here and pretend, dude. I can literally sit here and pretend if you want me to pretend.
Pretend what?
Dude, you want me to like lie to you about how I feel about certain things, or you want the truth? I'm just telling people things from my point of view. That's it.
I think you both have a point. If I was to also interject with one of my quick things, I'd say, Ray, sometimes you actually don't handle criticism well, but also OTT, you also kind of like, you know, harp on things a little too harshly and don't communicate the points in the softest way possible. And sometimes both of you guys have those communication
And that is very
issues.
true. That is very true. I am very direct.
I think it's
I'm
okay
very
that
direct.
you guys accept these things about each other.
But it's just like, dude, I'm like I'm scared to be direct sometimes with you, because we've had this before. It's like we should be able to be direct with each other without being down each other's throats or taking things too offensive. You know, if you tell me that I'm being too direct, I understand. I can be direct, and I apologize for that.
I
But
don't think you say direct. I think that you become too passive aggressive, in my opinion. I'm sitting here quietly trying to resolve the issue, think about what to say next, and you're just constantly adding fuel to the flame.
Well, no, it's not that. It's the comments about you sold the car to buy materials for GPUs, when in reality, that's not why you sold the car.
Oh my God,
you
how do you know my motive?
You literally just said you sold the fucking car because Benji didn't like it. You didn't say I sold the cars because we knew how bad we needed GPUs.
So let's just use
and
that
you would have
example.
bought an immediate car if they were available to
Let's use that
replace
example.
it.
You say that I sold the car, and you're right. I said I sold the car because people didn't enjoy the car. So I sold the car. So what did I do with the money?
You tried to buy another car. Can you admit
Did I try to buy another car? No, I
Yes.
didn't. Because there was a truck I wanted that I held off on while I still had my car. I didn't buy it.
No, you went to sell the car. I went with you, bro. You took me on the test drive, man. You literally took me on the test drive.
And
you
I said I was
sold
gonna
your
wait
car
for
and
all
then it
4
was
people.
gone. You sold your car and then it was gone.
You guys can have mine and Brecker's car. Please stop yelling. Please. Oh my God.
This is
70 miles an hour.
It gets really fast. It's even faster than Benji's car.
It's not about cars, it's not about like motives. It doesn't matter about anything. It's what you contribute to the company, in my opinion, and what people keep doing. It's like a well-oiled machine, but apparently the issue is what you have with people. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, things are fine, things are great. I'm literally having a conversation about how we're moving forward, and now that we have the funds to do so, we have the money to do so, we can keep things organized and we can literally keep track of it. But yet you go back in the past and you keep bringing back past issues.
This stemmed from you not telling people of the shit that you fucking took when Mickey went out and got a bunch of the stuff.
Yes, it's all me, OTT.
No, this part
Holy
is you.
fuck, it's crazy.
This part is you, or this conversation wouldn't even have come up. And then you got defensive, and then I gave you more of things that you've done.
Defensive because you keep insulting me directly.
Dude, we're bringing an issue to you, and you're refusing to take
it's
fucking
you.
accountability for it. Mickey literally told you, bro.
And guess what? I addressed it directly with Mickey.
And where the fuck are the parts? They're still not in there.
Oh,
Nothing is there.
Oh, I actually wait, but pause. I actually think that Ray did kind of handle that well, but I think it's sort of a thing of like, you know,
Right.
I think multiple people here kind of. I just want us to stop yelling. Oh my god. Ray did kind of address that, and it's okay. I think it's more like it's a fair criticism
Chat,
of Ray.
I
but
can't-
kind
I
of the
can't
way
even
in
get
which we have
mad
to
here.
handle, like,
They
that
have to sort out their
criticism.
beef.
And it's also knowing that we can give people criticism.
have
in
to
a
sort out
different
their
way. For
beef.
instance, you know, we can absolutely yell and say the most awful shit at
Like,
breakfast, and he
there's
just
nothing I
takes
can
it
say.
on
They
the
need to
chin.
fight it.
And then, you know, probably goes cries later, kind of like he could do that with me. But Ray is a hot-headed fucking Russian serial killer, murderer, psychopath. So maybe OTT, when you're delivering criticism to him, you shouldn't be as harsh as you would maybe deliver that criticism to a soy bitch like
No,
me.
I get it. I get it. But I
Disrespectful.
also don't want to feel like I have to walk on eggshells around
You don't have to walk
people's
on eggshells. You don't have to be
personalities,
so
man.
disrespectful, like directly to me. Like you disregard
sorry,
everything
I'm
I've
crying
done.
right now.
You literally
I'll call you
verbatim
back.
disrespected everything. It's insane.
Today.
Ray, you
Minutes.
think that
I
everything I
talk you
do is
up
for
so-
personal gain.
Dude,
No,
I
you
talk
don't-
you up
you
so
don't talk
much.
me up
What
at
do you-
all.
Goodbye.
What the
Are
fuck is
you
this? What do you mean?
Are
To
you
who?
fucking mental? Are you actually mental? You mean to tell me I don't talk you up? The same motherfuckers that talk shit about you and all this other stuff, and I always stick up for you, yet you still get your fucking nose up Yuno's ass?
Oh. Oh my God.
No, it's exactly that, bro. No, it's exactly that. Because the fact that the same people that fucked with us and I did everything that I could and I stuck up for you. And you're telling me that I don't fucking talk nice about you and all this other shit? I'm not doing this in front of the entire company. I'm doing this in front of the board.
What is with you and Yuno? Why do you keep bringing this motherfucker up when you say
Get your son out of your mouth.
It's crazy that you are literally one of the people that said to me that you wanted potentially JP to join back in the company after everything he did to us. Yet you know
Are you fucking high? When the fuck did I say that? When the fuck did I say that?
when I woke up that morning, you had the conversation with me that JP called you and was like, hey, he wanted to join the company. You're like, hey, what if we got everything back and everything along the lines? I was
Dude,
like,
it was to set him up for the 55 GPUs.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, OTT did mention that
I didn't
the whole
say
point of that
read-
was to
have
just
him
set
come
him
into
up
the
and fuck
company?
him over.
oh God, man.
I mean, guys. Guys,
What, Benji?
are we going to be able to fucking fix this? Because I see
I
two
don't
things.
know. Genuinely speaking, I have no idea.
Two things.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay.
on Raymond. It depends on how
Dude,
offended he wants to be. It
dude, this
is what it
How
is. I don't-
offended I want to be. You keep gaslighting me to make it seem like I'm the fucking person that's causing. Bro,
Listen.
it's crazy. These small comments you make, it's so frustrating.
Listen.
I don't know why the fuck I'm
OTT,
sitting here dealing with this.
this is
I
like-
could be out this fucking door.
Listen. Whoa.
Holy shit, it's pissing me the
Listen,
fuck off.
OTT, this is the point, man. We got to make concessions. If this is going to be one of the, oh my God, no, it's my fucking life principle that I got to shit on a cunt so that I can get my point justified and across, we're fucked here, buddy. We're fucked, Otata. I don't know how else to say this. This is the crossroads where two motherfuckers got to make concessions here or we're fucked. It's either we change the way we talk to each other or we are actually done and we need Breakers to draw up the goddamn will. It's as simple as that because this is going to circle back in a week from now and we're actually going to fight. And I'll be honest with you guys, the only reason this doesn't happen more often is because we don't meet. You know what I mean? So the fact that we're in different time zones is a blessing and a curse, you know? So we need to get past this because I get how Raymond thinks too, OTT. To him, he wants to get a 200K car. He's made well over $1 million for the company. You know what I mean? To him,
I agree.
He's calculating like that's insignificant, you know?
Nobody is complaining about
I
Raymond
know,
buying whatever
OTT.
car he wants to buy.
I know how you are, OTT. This is just about he said certain principles that he sees in your actions and the words that you try to push through. He doesn't like to get bullshitted. Or if he feels like he's getting bullshitted, he has to say something about it. It's like us, you know what I mean? But the thing is here, guys, if we don't reach the point where we trust each other to be able to gauge each other about shit like this, we're fucked. That's the bigger picture.
Oh my god.
No, I agree, and that's a very sound thing to say.
It's
And
Avatar
I-
Benji.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
I
relax,
apologize
relax.
for my tone and my directness. I really do.
Yeah, but do not
And
feel
that's-
like
and-
that's
and-
not
and-
you, okay? OTT, like trust me, we know who you
No.
are.
Yes. No, I do apologize. This is how I am. This is how I get, and this is just
Yeah.
that. I have to work on that.
I think OTT. Sorry, one last thing. I think one thing that we have to remember here, boys, we all equal here now. You know what I mean? Like
Of course.
2 years ago, the way we talk to each other would not be the same. You know. Now we kind of have to. You know, I don't judge y'all badly. You know what I'm saying? Voice crack. Okay.
When we needed him most,
Shut the fuck up, Mickey.
he came. Avatar Benji.
Sorry, that's the meeting timer.
Ray, please say something, Ray. He's apologized, man.
I'm just astonished right now. Like, what was that supposed to be an apology? I apologize for my tone and directness. Like, am I supposed to be happy with that type of apology, Benji? Like, I'm just
No,
stunned
you
right
don't.
now.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can say
Like,
how you want.
are you genuinely trying to gaslight me, or like what is this?
That isn't me. That isn't me gaslighting. Like I legitimately apologize
What gang we joining, Ray?
for
Send me,
how blunt
send me a DM.
and my
Fucking hell.
delivery on what I was saying. I didn't think that it was going to be an issue, and the only reason why it got as heated as it did is because when I first said it, you took it very poorly, and so it escalated.
I took it very poorly, so it escalated.
Yes, when I said the means in which getting stuff was lazy, that's what you took that very poorly. As in, well, you're saying I don't do anything. I never once said you didn't do anything. You do tons of sales. You are incredible at that. You're better than I am by a metric ton. What I was saying is how we make the sales. It's very easy for us to make sales on things that are already made because all of the hard work was already done.
Breakers.
That's what I was trying to convey. But I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think anything that I say is going to change your, the mood that you're in right now. So, all I can say is I apologize for the tone and how it was delivered. But
I think what would go a really long way here, OTT, if I was to be a third party observing this thing, is I actually do think that you kind of listen. This is my advice to both the OTT. I actually do think you kind of take shots at Ray passive aggressively. I'm going to be honest with you. You do. But Ray, sometimes I feel like you take it a little too personally and a little too deep with it. Like, for instance, he wasn't calling you lazy. He was just describing an action as lazy, but then you jumped the gun and then said that meant that he's thinking that you're lazy. So I think you're both in the wrong. I saw OTT make passive aggressive comments at you. Ray, you're right about that. But also, OTT, you're right that Ray gets a little too defensive sometimes. That's me observing this all.
Oh, that genuinely made me laugh.
OOC. That's a bitch occasionally. Mr. K calls me a bitch.
God,
OOC.
I got tears in my eyes,
OOC
bro.
is slang
Oh
for
my
occasionally. So I know occasionally I'm a bitch. Fuck, that's how I see it.
Oh, fuck. So fucked.
So I think maybe both of you guys need to apologize. OTT for you probably need
I
to
already
recognize
apologized. I
But
just
OTT
apologized.
wasn't just the tone. It was the passive aggressive comments too. But Ray, you need to do some self reflection and realize that sometimes
Sure, I'll do some self-reflection. I'll come back to this meeting because I genuinely don't feel in the right headspace right now to apologize after I was given that. What are we supposed to call that an apology?
Listen,
Sure.
we don't have to fix it all right now. We can fix it later. The two of you probably need
Yeah,
some rest.
right.
It's fine.
You guys have also been up and you're cooked, and we just got through a bunch of meetings where Mr. K was spying on us. We had to discipline
What?
an intern. Yeah. Oh God.
Why is
Honestly,
Mr.
Benji,
K
I-
spying on me? What?
Benji, there's so much more that we have to cover during this meeting, but unfortunately, we will not be able to cover those things during this meeting because
It's
I'm not
okay.
gonna
You
lie.
know what?
Like,
Maybe we all take a little breather, get some rest, and we come back.
Tomorrow we can talk about it, Ray.
There's notes in the email chain.
sure.
Okay, that's fine. Fuck.
I
Okay,
don't like it when my dads fight.
have we voted about the project manager stuff?
Don't know.
Yes, we're not getting them keys.
Really?
Really.
What the fuck?
We're gonna wait until we have a HQ
The-
and then
the
we'll give
headquarters.
everyone keys.
Correct. Okay,
Okay.
is that it? We're
All right.
done?
Well, that's a vote.
All right.
So
All
nobody.
right, well, that ended on a sour note.
yeah.
It was
Sour
a very
Benji.
solid day, but hey, you know what? It is what it is.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go to sleep like this, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm legitimately not pissed about any of this. I just felt like things needed to be said
That's fine.
about the communication and stuff like that. That's all. And it just kind of spun. But you know, I'm not going to bed angry. I am fine.
No, chat. It's up to.
I've
They
apologized.
voted
I'll
the way I
apologize
wanted
again.
them to vote.
And I sincerely mean that. That's not gaslighting. And you know, I think we should be able to have direct conversations with each other. And I agree with Benji. My delivery on said thing needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
Right.
And I agree with that.
Guys, this is not a joke, yo. This is a serious point.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think anyone here is laughing, Benji.
Yeah, I think just remember the gravity of your decisions when we next talk.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, yes, communication can be worked on. I agree with both you and Mickey, OTT. But holy shit, that I don't know what the rest of that shit was. You made a good point with that. And I will try to communicate better. But let me just figure out what the fuck I want to do next after all this.
Oh,
What does that
he's-
even mean?
Oh,
does that even
what
mean?
the
What
fuck
do you
does
do
that
next?
mean?
Because if that's a threat to just leave the company, you,
think
may
that's
as
a
well just
fucking
leave. bro.
threat? You
Yeah.
think it's a fucking threat?
Like that's the shit right there. Like when you say stuff like
Holy
that.
Shit, it's not a fucking threat. It's literally me going and thinking about how I want to move forward with you, not the
Whoa.
company, with you.
Okay.
Guys, let's maybe just take some time to reflect. You know, go on a
fuck.
nice drive to Sandy Shores.
Oh fuck.
Do some fishing in the Alamo Sea. Oh God, please.
We should probably stay away from large bodies of water.
Yeah, let's stay away from large body of ours, guys. Please. Let's just take some time. We'll come back together with a new meeting.
Yeah, figure out how you're gonna deal with me. I guess you know, like fuck.
Oh shit! You did the walk away thing and nobody's screaming.
Fuck off,
You
Benji.
did the walk away thing. Fuck, we're fucked. Ray, walk out the door. Ray, walk out the door. Fuck. Oh fuck, we're fucked, Mickey.
Mr.
Yeah, fuck,
Romano!
walk
You walked
away.
out the door.
You
Oh,
dumb
God.
fucks.
Mr. Romano!
You guys fucked it up. That's what happens when you have meetings early without me, you dumb bitch.
Wait. I guys, I have a crazy idea.
No,
A
this is
crazy
done.
idea.
This is fucking done.
No. Listen.
I don't know what the fuck's gonna
Guys.
happen here.
Guys,
Fuck.
I know exactly what we do.
The business.
We ocean dump both of them, and then we take their phones and we have them send text messages to each other saying how much they love working with each other.
That actually works. I agree with your plan.
Yes, we're you-knowing. Okay, go get him.
Don't talk about my son like that, you fuck.
Oh, yeah? Well, he was about to be my son yesterday, too, so...
Wreckers! How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, you hit me, Mickey. We just lost 2 members, bitch. Let's take fucking Breakers to the hospital, man. Fuck.
You don't seem to understand. I orchestrated all this, Benji.
Wait, you took...
It's
Whoa,
my
whoa,
company now.
whoa. Chill. OTT's still downstairs, man.